Social media has been going wild with the hashtag free Dele Farotimi. Whoa, and I have been following this story since last week. So I have all the gist, all the nitty-gritty of this story. Before you go for protest tomorrow, yes, before you go, make sure you are armed with knowledge. Make sure you know everything about this story. So in case they bring mic to your mouth or police gets to you, you know the reason why you are protesting tomorrow. So before we move further, don't forget to like, subscribe, push that notification button, and follow me for trending gist. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle. Anyways, some of you may already know him. Dele Farotimi is a lawyer, he's a public speaker, he's an activist and an author. So he was called to the Nigerian bar in 1999 and remained in active legal service till retirement in 2018 at the age of 50. So last week he was arrested by the Nigerian police on the grounds of defamation. Now, the police, they came all the way from Ado Ekiti to arrest a man in Lagos for a book that was launched in Lagos, not in Ado Ekiti. One would wonder, do the police actually have jurisdiction coming from one state to the next to arrest someone? Isn't it supposed to be the states where the crime happened, even the area where the crime happened? Because if I can recall, I've had certain meetings or certain cases with the police, and if you go to report a case in a particular area, depends on how big that area is, they will tell you to go to the nearest police station to that area because it is not in their jurisdiction. So I am wondering how it's not even in the same state or even in the same area, and yet the police went all the way from Ado Ekiti to Lagos to arrest a man because he published a book. So it was alleged by some of Farotimi's staff that they were manhandled, they were threatened that they would shoot them, and their phones were also seized, of course, so that they would not film what was happening, allegedly. So anyways, he was arrested. Some said kidnapped because, of course, strange people coming from another state saying that they are police to your own state. Seems like a kidnap. So anyways, the complaint was laid by Chief Afe Babalola, who is a 93-year-old senior advocate, a very big man. He is known in Ado Ekiti as the largest employer of labor and the most influential private citizen in that state. Wow. This man has been in the bar for 6 decades, has trained over 300 lawyers, heads a chamber, pro-chancellor and chairman of the council in the University of Lagos, and also founder and chairman of a university named after him. So he has a very strong standing in the society. He has been honored home and abroad, honored with CON, OFR, and Farotimi accused him of corrupting the judiciary in his book, Nigeria and its Criminal Justice System. According to Chief, pages 8, pages 10, subsequent pages between 41 and 84 were defamatory. He was accused of corrupting the judicial system, compromising the Supreme Court, using under-table tactics to procure judgment in a land matter between two families that Farotimi was their counsel at the time. And he also claims that he had been called all sorts of names. But yet this, according to Sebastian Anya, NBA first vice president, he said, and I quote, "Libel and slander are forms of defamation, which is considered a civil wrong, not a criminal offense. You cannot charge a person with a criminal offense if they are presumed to have committed a civil wrong. Under Lagos law, Dele Farotimi has not committed any criminal offense, and the Ekiti police arrest was beyond the scope of their jurisdiction." I said it. Anyways, as I said earlier, it is beyond their jurisdiction. You don't come from one state to the next to arrest somebody, even if he's in the same state. Police don't work like that. That I know. So I also came across a tweet from one of Arise's journalists, Rufy on Fire. This is what he had to say. "Criminal libel or defamation doesn't exist in Ekiti state laws, So Dele is arrested and bundled to Ekiti for a law that doesn't exist in Ekiti State laws. Wow. So what are we saying again? Can someone explain to me why Dele Farotimi is still in police custody if what he said in his book is not a criminal offense? There are many things that just doesn't add up. Even Farotimi knew what was going to happen and he became proactive and gave a press conference to that effect.
I acknowledge that there is a charge that had been fraudulently preferred against me before a court in Ekiti State at the instance of Chief Afe Babalola. This charge had been fraudulently preferred, hidden from view, and the court had purportedly demanded my presence multiple times, and I had failed to appear before this court. And this court had then proceeded to issue a bench warrant for my arrest. And the calculations were that I would have been picked up, taken before this judge who must have either been compromised or misled in Ekiti. And I would have been remanded in prison custody for being somebody who was meant to face trial and who had refused to bring himself to court. If I have committed any wrong for which the state requires my attendance in a court or at a police station, they know exactly where I live. I will live only once, but I will not live cowering to any man. Let us be clear. If and when I have a charge to answer before a court, you all know where I live. I'm not hiding, and I'm not running away from anybody. Let us be very clear about that.
Well, this whole drama, this whole wahala, this whole defamation issue made his book, Nigeria and the Criminal Justice System, to become #1 bestseller on Amazon. Yeah, everyone wanted to know what was happening. It was #1 bestseller in global politics on Amazon. And of course, there was subsequent rush to bookshops where people can buy. There was so much fuss about this. Why would he arrest the man? What did he actually say in his book that would make the chief go after him in the manner that he did? There must be something in that book. Hence the surge in sales. And guess what? The book was published in July 2024 and it had no sales. So this whole drama made the book to top the charts. So this man, Chief, of course, has written several articles condemning police intimidation. But here we are. The same corrupt practices that Farotimi wrote about, it is what is playing out. How can Chief write about police intimidation, condemning it, and still use the police to intimidate people, to intimidate someone, and also cross jurisdiction lines? And the man was denied bail even after 24 hours, or is it even 48 hours, 36 hours, whatever. The man is still in prison because of defamation that is not even a crime. It is not a crime in Lagos State or even Ado Ekiti State. So why is Dele Farotimi still in police custody? That's me mildly putting it. Why is he still in prison? So what Chief is planning that with all of this, that the book will be taken out of circulation. So, and then police will do what? Go to people's homes and retrieve the books, or go to people's head, go to people's head and take the book out of their brains, or what? Anyways, Farotimi was arraigned in Ado Ekiti State last week Wednesday, and a judge remanded him in custody. He was arraigned on a 16-count charge by the police for defamation of a senior advocate of Nigeria, from his book, Nigeria and the Criminal Justice System. Anyways, he pleaded not guilty, but he was remanded until December 10th, which is tomorrow, when there will be a bail hearing. Anyways, the police said, and I quote, that the book was likely to cause fear and alarm to the public or disturb the public peace, according to the charge sheet seen by the Gazette. Anyways, his detention sparked a global outrage, and people are coming out demanding that Dele Farotimi be set free. And the day of his bail hearing, which is tomorrow, 10th of December, people are going to go out to protest across Nigeria, globally. So I hope with this viewpoint of mine, I've been able to convince you to protest or not to protest tomorrow. I know it's not a funny matter, but you know, for some time now, the judiciary system has seemed to be under attack. Has seemed to be. It seems like people with influence, people with money, politicians, are the ones that hold the law, that can buy the law. This has been a recurring decimal, and it shouldn't be. I believe that there are good people out there, good lawyers, good judiciary, who wants a better Nigeria. So as you go out to protest tomorrow, if you're protesting, please stay safe. Shine your eye. So until tomorrow, we watch, we see how the protest goes. If you've read the book by Dele Farotimi, Nigeria and its criminal justice system, please, I'd like to hear from you. And I'd love to hear your thoughts about the book. And generally, I'd love to hear your thoughts about the Nigerian justice system. Have you been a victim or have you been a victor? Has justice been served to you before? I would love to hear those things. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment, drop a like. Just shake your body. Thank you so much for watching. I think my next review is going to be about a movie. There's one movie that people have been talking about. So I think that will be my next review, a movie review. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag yet. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe. Bye.